Hi everyone, it's Arrow here. Just going to give a really quick disclaimer. I'm quoting all this verbatim off a post I made on the Forza 5 Drift Lounge. I also am just reading it, so if I stop to fix what I'm saying or whatever, it's just because I mispronounced something or messed something up. If you guys want to join the conversation, I will leave a description below. Please feel free. Like I said, I'm just going to be, like I'm going to say at the end of this, I'm not going to be replying to anyone who's just attacking other people or, trolling or being a dick. It's just irrelevant. There's no need for it. But this is something I'm really passionate about, and I just want to put it out to as many people as possible. And maybe, more people will listen, even if it's like another 2 people. I don't care. So here we go. Just to add some context, I was here in the Drift Lounge's heyday, mid-Forza 2. I worked hard just to get on the best teams and cement myself here as a respected name in the community way before I started YouTube. Just want to get that out of the way before people think just because I have some subscribers, I'm now a martyr and the voice of the people. Now, I stopped going to the forums around late Forza 4. Battling wasn't really my thing anymore, not just because of anything in specific, just because I didn't have time for it anymore. I prefer to work on my YouTube channel instead, especially since around this time the battle between wheel drifters and controller drifters was way too much to bear, and the people who were winning and losing battles took it way too seriously. Flash forward to about a month ago. I figured with the site redesign I'd dabble in the forums again. I still love coming here. Too many memories and too many friendships were made completely forget about the forums entirely. I come back to find out not only is our community just as hostile as it was before, it's dead. There's probably 10, maybe 20 people posting in here regularly now? Makes me sick. I remember when the Drift Lounge ran Forza.net. We dominated this whole website, at least a huge chunk of the pie. Yeah, sure, Forza 3 and Forza 4 times we had a little rambunctious reputation, but if you waded through the overzealous morons and uneducated idiots, there was a good core group of great, welcoming people. We didn't like all-wheel drive drifters, or people who use positive camber, or points drifters. However, we just wanted some respect and some order. Here comes my next point. This is a quote I wrote in another thread, which is still on the main page, and it reads as follows. Also, the whole reason there is even a Drift Lounge is because of tandem drifters. We pushed for drifting in Forza 1 and Forza 2, and in Forza 3 they finally recognized it and made it accessible to the casual public. Even throughout Forza 3, almost all people posting in here were competitive/tandem drifters. Only about halfway through Forza 4, and especially in Forza 5, that community died out for multiple reasons. With that established, I can now make this point. The majority of posts I see in here are tandem drifters are X and points drifters are Y. Whether it be points takes more skill, or points matter more than tandems, or it's just going in a circle, LOL, boring. That's the majority of things I see in here. Especially back in the day, 95% of people trolling in the forums are just generally saying the most ridiculous filth were points drifters. I understand now that's changed, or at least in the process of changing, but you have to be aware of the connotation of your sub-community. Usually angry, overexcited kids who are looking to pick fights against other drift crews in their 1,000 horsepower race tire S15s. It's not bullying, at least it wasn't. We're trying to defend what little of community we have built is left. Yes, I understand it's up to us to share it with you points drifters, especially since it's so hard to make friends now. I get that. But when the majority of you guys are in here spewing insults at other guys, making pointless threads, not reading the rules of the website, but not reading the rules of DL either, also known as making team threads outside of your team sub-forum, looking for battles outside of the battle lounge, can you really blame us grandfather clocks for being a little uppity? Is it wrong to stereotype? Yes. Is a stereotype correct 75% of the time? Unfortunately. If you have a problem with the way your subset is viewed, lead the way to change it. We were never hated on anyone out of the box, just because we thought we were better. I mean, a few of us did, but there are idiots on either side of this argument. Points drifters who were eloquent, understanding, and intelligent were welcomed here with open arms. So were all drive drifters. Again, you just have to wait through the idiots. Now that that's out of the way, what the hell happened? Before a few of the points drifters left, blame it on the tandem guys. Get it straight. First of all, the tandem community is the only reason the point system exists. We're not asking you to conform, just respect your elders. Know your roots. Secondly, every single trolling, aggressive attack post I see in these forums is now initiated by a points drifter trying to cut a chink in the armor of the battle community. Why? What for? We're not making threads going after you guys, especially with the removal of basically every feature that made battles and tandems fun or possible. We understand we need to share these forums. So what is it? Are you trying to drive us out? Because nobody's going to win this war. We're all going to end up banned and this community will be really dead. Now I love this place. I love the Drift Lounge. Don't ask me why, especially now, but I do. I can't bear to see this run to the ground any more than it is now. Especially as I see it, we only have two options: segregate or integrate. The first option, which is kind of far-fetched, would be the creation of two subforums, Tandem and Points. Delete the Battle Lounge and delete the Team Lounge, seeing as points, tandems, and teams and battles can be posted in their own respective subforums, with generic Forza drifting threads being posted in the main area, such as So Your Drift Cars, various drift tunes, etc., etc. That way we won't bother each other, and both subgenres of this community can regroup and grow. The second, and probably the more likely option, is we all have to smarten up here. Points drifters have to stop acting like they have something to prove and learn to take some criticism. However, tandem drifters also have to stop attacking every thread or post that has anything to do with points for absolutely no reason. It's cool to have an opinion, guys. Hell, I'm the one who suggested a points versus tandem debate in Hieronymus' thread, but whenever your arguments boil down to "this is dumb and you're dumb," then what the hell is either side achieving? I don't want to see us fall apart. Call me a sappy nerd or whatever, but we have something way too great here to throw away. I made lifelong friends with this game, even flown down to meet some of them. Why should we deny other people that experience? I'm willing to represent the tandem side of this argument if anyone wants to have an intelligent discussion below. I'll be ignoring any blatant attacks or ignorant posts, just to say for the sake of peaceful protest. Thank you very much for listening. My name is MrAeroHD, and I really want to have my community back.